So in terms of what led you to write this particular book, I loved your description in, I think, the introduction about how it was kind of like, not exactly a joke, but a kind of, I dare you to let me write this book. Tell us a little bit more about that process of what prompted you to want to write the book, and then how you convinced your colleagues at the Good Company that this was a really good idea.
Well, like 5 years ago, I used to sort of do more of a marketing role at the Good Book Company. And I had written this blog called a 5-minute Theology of Periods. And so, every week we'd sit in this social media meeting and we'd look at the top performing blogs of the week. And every week it was there on like number 1, number 2, number 3. Because clearly people wanted to know, and that were Googling about it and finding it there. And so I was like, oh, clearly other people are as curious about this as I am. Mm-hmm. So I thought, what would a Christian book on periods look like? This is it.
It seems to me the need is huge, and I think what really wooed me to this book actually was your description of the female body in I think it's the first chapter. It's a gloriously riotous almost description of how God has created us as women and how actually fabulous that is.
What I wanted to get across in that first chapter is this idea that our bodies are a gift. They're given to us. I don't even know how it works. My period comes. I don't know the half of sort of what goes into that. Kind of internally in terms of hormones and organs and everything else.
Lovely. Well, I would highly commend this book to anyone who is either interested from their own perspective in learning more about periods and how to think about them theologically, or someone who's interested because they are married to, or fathering, or shepherding, or sonning, if that's a word. Anyone who experiences periods, I do think this is a book for everyone and not just for a certain few or a certain majority of Christians who have to deal with it as well. You can find out more about a brief theology of periods. Yes, really. If you go to thegoodbookcompany.co.uk or thegoodbookcompany.com, I endorse very few of the books that I'm asked to endorse for multiple reasons, and this one made the cut, and I highly recommend that you grab it.